Hi, this is Sally Morgan, physical therapist, craniosacral therapist, and Tellington T-Touch practitioner for animals and people. This is Tristan. He's a Corgi, and we're here for a late episode of Conversations with a Corgi because I had weird internet problems this morning. I did the whole Conversations with a Corgi episode, and the phone could not stay connected for more than 2 seconds, and so nothing recorded. Just another fun thing on my day. I think Mercury's still retrograde for a couple of more days. I don't know. But we had a good morning unpacking everything from the expo this weekend and figuring out all the things I need to reorder. Got a couple loads of laundry done. Got a lot of stuff picked up and put away. So my day is moving along. I got to teach yoga to the seniors down at the Veterans Home, which is always fun. Got a new guy who's great. And sadly, another fellow that was a really good yoga participant went over the Rainbow Bridge this past week, so he was not there anymore. I've got a whole new class of people now. So we had such a good time at the Super Pet Expo, and it was good to see so many of you. My new friend, Terry Marlowe, actually posted on Corgi Spotting a whole bunch of stuff she bought at the Pet Expo with corgis on them. And I, of course, didn't have any time to do any shopping, so my purse is a little fuller than it would have been, but she got some cute stuff. So I did run out to Home Goods today looking for the beautiful gold picture with a corgi that so many corgi people love. Not at my store. They did have the corgi on a bike, which I have to say looks like a deflated corgi balloon. But it was cheap, so I bought it anyway, and it's blue. Corgi on a bike. What's not to like? Put it somewhere. So today I want to talk about one of the things that we found at the Super Pet Expo, and that is something from Snugpup. Here's her card. I know you can't really read it. It's like backwards and upside down. But Snugpups is owned by Gail Thomas, and she makes clothes for dogs, which are, of course, very popular. And notice that the Snugpup logo is a little bit dachshund shaped, which means that her clothes fit these long dogs like the one I have. Of course, her actual dogs on the back of the card are a Papillon and some little black, I can't tell what they are, poodly things. Anyway, so Gail Thomas at Snugpups, and you can email her at gail@snugpups.net, and her website is snugpups.net. So Tristan and I were shopping, and I've been looking for a raincoat for him, which we've really needed. The weather here is just terrible right now. Not like poor Danny's weather in South Dakota and anybody in Minnesota, but still, it's been raining, snowing, sleeting, a little bit of hail, raining, snowing some more. The snow is just barely melting out of the backyard today. And it's like the middle of April. What's up with that? So I've been looking for a raincoat for Tristan, and I want one that covers this part of his little armpits, because when I take him out on a day like this where it's been really wet out, the road is still wet, and there's all kinds of chemicals and toxins in the road, and it gets stuck up under his armpit, and I literally have to give him an undercarriage bath when I come home, which of course, as a busy dog person, I don't always have time or motivation to do. In the summer it's easy, we just pull up to the hose and give him a little squirt under each pit. But, it's not summer here that much. So I was looking for a raincoat for him, and I was lucky because Snugpups had the perfect raincoat for a corgi. And here it is. He's got cute little duckies. They had one that was dark charcoal gray with orange foxes, but it only came in a size small. And Tristan, my 19-pound corgi, is a medium, and it just fits him. So if anybody's got a regular size corgi, you probably need the large. So the inside of the Snugpups is sort of a fleece felt stuff. It's not really warm fleece, which with a dog as hairy as mine is what I was looking for. And it's pretty easy to clean this, and it matches. Same color. Dog hair will not show too much on the inside of this because it's going to get hairy. So the other things I love about the Snugpups is that the outside is like wipeable vinyl. It already had some smears on it from when he was in the car, and I had to wipe it. So that was easy. And it has a pretty decent turtleneck on it. So we'll just slip it on the corgi. Little ears. Pull his collar out. It has a little V here. right in the back so that your leash will fit. Ugh. And it pretty much is a turtleneck. So if I snug up the waist here, oh, it's Velcroing to me, pretty tight, and fold in the raincoat, it actually covers his armpits. So some of the things you might notice here, see the little dart in the butt, which is very nice because then his fuzz buns are well covered. I'll try to hold him up so you can see how it fits him. So he's got, you know, a little undercarriage sticking out. Covers his butt pretty well. The rain washed right off of that. Covers his chest, which is another part of a Corgi that tends to get, or any lowrider dog that tends to get wet. So when I took him to work yesterday, it was pouring rain, like so hard, that kind of rain that even the windshield wipers on extra fast can't even clear it fast enough. So we ran into the building, and when I got there, this Corgi was dry everywhere his little raincoat was. The tops of his little head was wet, and I had to wipe that off when we got in. But he was a lot drier than I was, and I am in love with this little ducky raincoat. Plus, he's so cute in it. And I was thinking how appropriate, like I think he picked it with ducks on purpose because he chases ducks to herd them. Ducks are his favorite thing to eat, and now he's wearing ducks. So ducks are a big part of our lives. So this came from Snugpups.net. And it's a great little raincoat. It's not too hot for a little hairy dog like him. It's blue, our favorite color. I don't know. Do you have a favorite color? Mommy really likes blue, so if that's what Tristan gets to live in and wear. And you can see he's smiling. He's pretty happy, and it fits him really well. It's pretty roomy in the shoulder. I don't know how she did it. Because, you know, Corgis are kind of stout in the shoulder no matter what size they are. And he's got plenty of room to move his shoulders. He can scamper and play, and his fuzz buns are nice and dry, and the raincoat doesn't interfere with the business end of the Corgi. And the other good thing on the bottom half of the Corgi, when he goes tinkle, you can see that this is well ahead of where any pee would go, and it's tight enough that he's not going to spray on it, which is a problem with some of our sweaters and things. I have to remodel them a little to make sure they're going to stay dry from the Corgi's business. So check out Snugpups.net. And Gail Thomas, who makes these great dog raincoats. They really are good for any of the furrier breeds. This might be a nice spring raincoat if you've got something like a little Bichon who's not too hairy. You might need something with actual Sherpa fleece on the inside for the winter for a little guy like that. But they fit great. They're really weatherproof. Tristan can run around and play and do his business, and he's fine. So I'm really happy with it. So I didn't buy a lot of things with Corgis on them, but I bought something to put my Corgi in. So we were happy to meet Gail Thomas at the Super Pet Expo, and check her out online, snugpets.net. She has lots of other cute things, lots of little plaid regular jackets for Corgis and Dachshunds and every kind of dog, really. If my sister's Cavaliers didn't already have like an entire bureau full of clothing, I think she would have bought some more stuff too. But her feeling is, let's not go out if it's too cold, and I'm not putting coats on my dogs. And the other good thing about this is that it's really easy to get on him. So if he's going out to do his business more than a quick pee-pee, I can throw this on him. And even if he is doing a quick pee-pee, it only takes me a second to Velcro around the middle. And the Velcro is nice and thick and sturdy. So I am a big fan of the Snug Pups raincoat. You too, Tristan? So, glad the internet's up and back, running again here. It's a little chaotic this morning. The phone wasn't working. I couldn't do my live, and then I went to do some work on the computer, and I couldn't even get my email. And my phone wasn't working either to get the email. It was just one of those Comcast glitches. So, thanks for joining us. We will be back on Thursday morning for another episode of Conversations with a Corgi. Hi, Amy. And, we have a lot of things. I have a list here of stuff that we need to talk about from the 2 expos I've been to lately. And hopefully it'll be getting to be spring. We've got our daffodils and our hyacinths are coming up in the back, but they don't have any actual flowers on them yet, which I think is a good thing because really the wind and the snow has just been relentless here. It's unbelievable. But they're saying starting this weekend that we're going to have regular weather, like 60 degrees and sunny. Can't wait. Need some of that. So thanks for joining us. The Super Pet Expo is going to be in early February instead of April next year. So mark your calendar. Are you getting warm in your ducks indoors? You're nice and comfortable in there. Tristan. Thanks for joining us for this episode of Conversations with a Corgi. Everybody have a great rest of your day. We're going to mail out our last Corgi Doodle Basset Hound Easter tray to one of my friends who actually has a doodle and a Corgi. Not many people can say that, so she deserves this little tray. So we're going to pop that in the mail and pick up some more lettuce for salad, not Tristan's favorite thing. And we'll be at our jobs as educators tomorrow, and we'll see you guys again Thursday morning. Thanks for joining us.